Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about rank of matrix by echelon form. Okay, first let's discuss about concept and then I will explain one example. So what was the exact concept of rank of matrix by echelon form? So all non-zeros are above. That means all the non-zero numbers in the matrix. That means this 1, 2, 3. So all these non-zero numbers should be above the matrix. If you see here, if I divide this here like this is the above part, this is the below part. All non-zeros are above. Any rows of all zeros. That means the below should be 0 and the aboves all are non-zeros. Next, each leading entry of a row is in a column to the right of the leading entry of the row above it. It is nothing but they are saying about the leading entry of a row. These are the rows and the leading entry is this one. If you come from here, this is the leading entry and the left top, this will be the another leading entry, and left top, this will be the another leading entry. So these will be non-zeros. Okay, and all entries in a column below a leading entry are zeros. So they are saying below a leading entry are zeros. Yeah, these three are leading entries. So below these all are zeros. Below these 0. Below these 0. So in order to reduce a given matrix into an echelon form, we need to follow this rule. What is that rule? We just need to make zeros below the leading entries of each rows. Okay, we will see an example so that you will understand clearly. So here the question is find the rank of matrix by reducing it into an echelon form. So they have given the matrix A 1 2 3 2 3 4 3 5 7. Now let's try to reduce this to a echelon form. So how we will reduce this to echelon form? We already learned that we need to make zeros. Okay, so we need to make this one and this one two zeros so that it will be into a echelon form. Then we will find the rank of the matrix. So how we can make these two to 0? Let's take this matrix. Okay, we need to perform row transformations to make these 2, these 3, these 5 to 0. Okay, so let's try to make this 2 as 0. How we can make this 2 as 0? Take this 2 minus, take this 1 and this should be multiplied with 2, then we will get 0. So what we have done exactly, this is row 1, row 2, row 3. So what we have taken, row 2 element we have taken 2. So row 2 elements minus 1 is the 1 belongs to row 1. Hence we will write row 1. This should be multiplied with 2. So if you do these transformation, we can make these 2 as a 0. So we can write this transformation as R2 tends to R2 minus 2R1. So if we minus 2 into multiple of 1 into 2 like this, then we can make this as 0. So how we can make 3 as 0? In a similar way, we need to take this. In a similar way, we need to take R3 element 3 minus take again R1 element 1 multiply by 3. Then we will get 0. So how we are writing the transformation? Like we are taking R3 element minus this 1 belongs to R1 element and this should be multiplied by 3. Then we are getting 0. So the transformation will be R3 tends to R3 minus 3R1. So we will do for R2 this one, for R3 this one. So we will write the resultant matrix as A equal to, so R1 will be same because we are not doing any transformations. It will be 1 2 3. And now R2 minus 2R1. So let's take R2 minus 2 into 1, that will be 0. Next R2 3 minus 2 into R1. 2 into R1 is 2, that means 4. 3 minus 4, we will get minus 1. In a similar way, 4 minus 3 into 2, that means 4 minus 6, we will get minus 2. Now we will see about, this one is completed. Now we will see about R3. R3 minus 3 into R1. 3 minus 3 into 1, this will be 0. 5 minus 2 into 3, that will be minus 1. 7 minus 3 into 3, that will be minus 2. This is the resultant matrix. So according to this matrix, we have done this one as 0, done this one as 0, done by using these two transformations. Now let's try to make this one also as 0. Now we have minus 1. So if we do minus 1 minus minus 1, then we will get 0. Like this, minus 1 minus of minus 1, minus 1 minus into minus plus, this will be 0. That means we are taking R3 element, R2 element. Taking R3 element, R2 element, and we are subtracting it. This result should be stored in R3. So this will be our transformation. Let's write here. What will be our transformation to make this minus 1 as a 0? It is R3 tends to R3 minus R2. So our result will be A equal to 1, 2, 3, R1 will remain same and R2 also remains same. Now R3. R3 means 0, R3 minus R2. 0 minus 0, 0. Minus 1 minus of minus 1, it will be 0. Minus 2 minus of minus 2, this will also 0. Done. Now you can see this is row 1, row 2, row 3. You can see this is a non-zero row. Okay, there is some values, non-zero row. We can say this one also non-zero row because minus 1, minus 2 values are there. Here there are no values. Okay, this cannot be considered as non-zero row. It is a zero row, all are zeros. Hence, we can say rank of matrix A equal to 2. Why? We have two non-zero rows. Hence, rank of matrix of A is 2. So, this is the way we need to reduce the given matrix into an echelon form, and we will consider the non-zero rows as a rank of matrix. If you stuck anywhere, please rewatch the video and make some notes. Please let me know if you need any topic in the comment section. If you like our efforts, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.